with iDrive. With iDrive, you can back up all of your PCs, Macs, and mobile devices all into one cloud account. Or you can just sign up for iDrive Photos to protect your mobile pictures with unlimited storage. Rated as the best cloud backup by top publications, iDrive is like insurance for your data.
Russia invades Ukraine. News Nation has live continuing coverage.
He has been following every development.
Putin declared his war.
From the front lines to our homeland. From our soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Coast Guardsmen.
This is war. Make no mistake about it.
To our families and communities here at home. News Nation is news for all America, and that means news for all Americans, abroad and here at home. Stay tuned to News Nation.
Sam Rubin and Jessica Holmes bring you all the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, live from the Critics' Choice Awards. Sunday, March 13th on KTLA 5, LA's very own.
Good morning, I'm Jennifer McGraw, live in the newsroom. War continues to rage in Ukraine. This as thousands have been under fire for days, are finally getting out in safety. But as we've learned this morning, that ceasefire from Russia may have been violated. The latest still ahead.
Also got the latest on gas prices this morning. They're the highest they've been in years. Why Russia's war against Ukraine is to blame.
Plus, it's a winter wonderland in Wrightwood. We are live with a look at the snow. And Casey Montoya is here with a look at how things are going to be here. Look at how interesting that is. It's almost foggy, but not.
It is, exactly. Well, temperatures are definitely going to be cooler than they were yesterday, and some of us could see some more rain. We're going to talk about all of that coming up.
Good morning to you. Welcome to KTLA Morning News. It is 6 a.m. I'm Lynette Romero.
And I'm Mark Mester.
We're going to start with the very latest developments right now in Ukraine, where the civilian population is increasingly bearing the brunt of the Russian military invasion.
Learning this morning that shelling has resumed in a key city, halting civilian evacuations there, even as refugees continue to stream out of the rest of that country. Jennifer McGraw is live for us in our newsroom this morning with all the overnight details. Jennifer?
Mark and Lynette, good morning. Tens of thousands continue to evacuate parts of Ukraine. So far, more than 1.2 million have fled, and that number is growing. This is new video coming out of Kyiv. Troops guiding civilians across a river where a bridge had been destroyed by fighting. Ukraine soldiers are in full force, heavily surrounding their capital, but still we are seeing airstrikes that are destroying villages and schools in the surrounding areas. The situation dire in this area, many without electricity and areas without communications. To the southeast, the Russian military announcing it would pause bombardment in Mariupol to allow civilians to flee. This is an area of Moscow that they want to complete a land bridge from Russian territory to Crimea on the Black Sea. Now, civilians have had a tough time getting out of there because of the fighting and shelling. We are learning this morning that that evacuation may have been postponed because of a Russian breach of ceasefire along that safe corridor to get women, children, and the elderly to shelters. Bombardment into submission. NATO and U.S. officials believe that is Russia's plan on Ukraine, and we are seeing that once again here. Former Ukrainian president speaking out, calling Russia's President Vladimir Putin a madman.
The whole free world against maniac, mad person Putin. We do our best with the risk of the life of Ukrainians. You see that Putin attacking children, Putin attacking elderly people, Putin attacking women, and this is no any rules of law. He is a military crime.
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has arrived in Poland to discuss the Russian invasion, the neighboring country to Ukraine. We will hear from him this morning as he's warning the days to come, sadly, are going to get much worse before they get better. Mark?
All right, Jennifer McGraw live for us in our newsroom. Jennifer, thank you so much for that. In other news this morning, Russian President Vladimir Putin is intensifying his country's crackdown on independent media and those criticizing the invasion of Ukraine. Mr. Putin signed a bill into law yesterday that imposes up to a 15-year prison sentence on anyone who spreads what he deems to be fake information about the war. Russia also blocked access to some social media sites. They do include Facebook. In response, a whole large list of social media outlets announced that they were temporarily suspending operations in Russia. They do include Russia's last independent TV and radio stations, as well as the BBC, Bloomberg TV, And the Canadian Broadcast Corporation, CNN, ABC, and also CBS News have also said that they will stop broadcasting in Russia.
And here at home, gas